Hey guys, Moobots here with an Ask.fm bot for you. So as always, I'm just going to jump right into it and start showing you all the features we have in this bot. So we have 4 different features in this bot, which is Ask the Stream, Ask Me a Question, Answer Questions, and Mass Liker. So I'll just go by one at a time. Ask the Stream, which in my opinion is the most effective thing we have here. So what it does, it will go to the Stream tab right here, and it will gather all these people on this first page, and it will ask each of those people whatever question you have in here. And what makes it so effective is, since these people just commented less than a minute ago, they just commented on here, you're going to be asking these active people, and then they're a lot more likely to respond to you. And then I put a wait time. If you want, you can put a wait time in between each question that's being answered. So let me just show you how it works real quick. I'm just going to show you this one. The other ones are all pretty self-explanatory. I'll still go through them, but I'll actually run this one just because this one's my favorite. It's the best feature in the spot. So let's just ask a question. How are you doing today? And one other thing I forgot to mention is, after I believe it's 10 or 11 questions, it'll come up with a CAPTCHA, and you can either choose to solve that yourself or use a CAPTCHA service such as death by CAPTCHA or deCAPTCHA, and you can set that up here in Tools, CAPTCHA Service Accounts. I am going to turn off my death by CAPTCHA and just type it in manually right here, because sometimes death by CAPTCHA can take, a couple seconds. Not that long, but just for the sake of this video, I'll type it in myself. So I'll hit run. Alright, and you can see it's doing the question right now. Bring it on. See, ask me a question, and this is all totally spinnable too. So let me pause this. If you guys don't know what spin tax is, you should, because it's so cool. It'll choose different words if you use the spin tax. So instead of choosing today, let me start an open bracket and say right now, and then we'll put a little line in between and see, how are you doing right now? How are you doing today? How are you doing? I'll just type an empty one, which means it won't type in anything. So basically it has 3 things to choose between. Oh, I forgot to close off this brackets. It will choose right now, because that's one of the words, and then in between here there's no word, so it will choose between no word, and it'll choose between today. So it'll randomly choose between how are you doing right now, how are you doing, just question mark, that's it, because of that empty one right there, and then how are you doing today. So let me just run this again, resume, and you can see the questions are changing. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? A lot of how are you doing todays. Then we see we got our CAPTCHA up here, which has just appeared, so I will just type this in. It'll just keep on going. Let's see. We might have to restart the bot to get the spin tax scene, since I just paused it and resumed it. You want to make sure you get your things set up before you run the bot. So we hit run. How are you doing today? How are you doing right now? You can see it just shows that one. How are you doing today? How are you doing right now? How are you doing? Question mark. So you can see it's completely random. And from the time I've run this bot, you could already see we already have people responding to us. This guy answered our question just 2 minutes ago. He said he's doing all right. Hey, I'm doing all right too. How are you doing today? Terrible. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's very sad. All right, so now on to the next feature. Ask me a question. So the question is over, I believe, in the profile tab. So this will ask anonymously, ask a question, where people go over here to this question tab and they're clicking get random question. This is where your questions are going to appear from people. So if you just type in what color is the sky? I know I said I wasn't going to run this, but whatever. Alright, what color is the sky? Question's been set. I'm just going to keep on doing this over and over. Oh, okay, we got a captcha coming up, so... Alright, little captcha window came up. HY. Alright, good. It's going to keep on doing that. Alright, now we have answer questions, which is answer other questions, which is this tab over here. And you can see over here we have 9 people who already responded to that question. How are you doing? Nothing. That's not really a good response. Anyways, sorry to get off sidetrack. So back to answer questions. So this tab right here, what this tab does is it will get a random question, then answer it whatever you put in here. Now for these, I'm just going to delete all these so you can see how this works. I usually put generic things, and this is just to build up how many answers you have shown on your profile. As you can see, I have 125 answers. They're all just generic answers to things. So answer to other questions. And let's put this in spin tag so it'll choose randomly. I don't know. ... Say what? Not sure. So these are all just generic things on how you would answer a question if you didn't know how to answer a question. And this is just to get your answer numbers up. So let me run that. You see it'll click get random question, it'll answer it, not sure. It'll click get random question, type in send, get random question, say what. And it'll just do this forever until you hit stop. And like I said, this is just to show that your answers are getting built up. And I'm not sure how useful this last one is going to be for people. This is a mass liker. So what this will do is it will go to the stream, and it will it will click like on everything on the first page. So that's a lot of things. Ask.fm does have a limit on how many things you can like within a certain time period, so I would definitely choose to use a wait time if you're going to be using this feature. Maybe 30 seconds or something. I won't do that right now. I'll just show you it liking. So we hit run, and we could see, boom, it liked all those. Boom, it liked all those. Boom, it liked those. So every few seconds, it's liking, what is this, 30, 50, different things every couple seconds. So you definitely want a big wait time in there if you're going to use this. Like I said, I don't know if anyone has any use for a mass liker, but I decided to put it in. And like I said before, my favorite feature is Ask the Stream, because people are responding instantly. Look at this. We still got people just responding. Let's see, how are you doing today? Decent. Someone I know is being a button hypocrite. Other than that, good. Eating all day. Alright. So if you guys ever, want to ask just a mass amount of people, this is the thing to do right here. And if you're into internet marketing, which is a lot of my fan base, you could be, be a little tricky. Maybe put in some affiliate links or something like that. I'm not going to get too much into that, but that is basically it. You got these 4 different tabs from this Moobots Ask.fm bot, and you can get this bot over at www.moobots.com, and thank you for watching.